It was fast and brutal and incredibly willing, and Pangai Jnr was in the middle of everything. He seemed to take personal offence to anyone that gave him a glance, and took special care to unleash on Taumalolo every time he carried the ball. LoadingFormer Broncos forward Josh McGuire was another popular target. The pair let off plenty of steam in the middle of the field, but it was Pangai Jnr who carried the day. It was the kind of demolition job that would have pleased Anthony Seibold no end, as he seeks leaders in a young forward pack. With no Matt Lodge or Payne Haas, the Broncos needed someone to follow into the fray, and Pangai Jnr was inspirational. He led from the front and his teammates followed as Brisbane won the physical battle early and never relinquished control. For all of the structures and scaffolding around the operation of a modern rugby league team, there remains something to be said for raw aggression. At its simplest, that's what the game is about, and Pangai Jnr became the chief enforcer. It was the kind of performance that would have undoubtedly caught the eye of NSW coach Brad Fittler. Origin is light years away from round 2, and there may be limited vacancies in a winning team. But Pangai Jnr will loom like an A380 on the selection radar if he maintains this form. North Queensland will return to Townsville, counting the cost. They arrived full of confidence after a strong win over the Dragons, but simply can't afford to lose Taumalolo for any extended period. He suffered the injury in his first carry of the night, and, initially, it was thought to be a nasty cork. He trudged on manfully throughout most of the first half, but the power and speed and footwork was missing from his usually dominant running game. Loading by the time he departed, he had just 6 runs for 36 meters, a far cry from the damage he did against St. George Illawarra in Week 1 when he shattered the 300 meters mark. Scans will determine the extent of the damage, but it could be anywhere from 1 to 10 weeks depending on the grading. All the while, the Broncos look to have found yet another young beast to add to their pack. Thomas Flegler, who grew up on a banana farm outside of Tully in far North Queensland, was uncorked from the bench to the tune of 195 meters from 16 runs. With even more firepower set to return in coming weeks, the Broncos may be starting to add some serious bark to the bite. Brisbane 29, Coates 2, J Roberts 2, McCullough T Pangai tries J Sako 2 goals, a Milford field goal. BT North Queensland 10, J Kahu J O'Neill tries J Kahu goal at Suncorp Stadium.